Since Challenge Penticton took over from Ironman Canada here in Penticton, there has been a lot of changes. Some of the biggest changes that we're seeing are this year, when there will be 5 national championship races taking place in the week leading up to the big race on Sunday. And on today's show, we're going to meet some of the people behind them and some of the athletes taking part in all of those races. Talking to Jeff Simon, just one. This is the first time they've had the swim. What's it called?
The aquathlon. No one really knows how to say it, but it's aquathlon, I think.
Okay,
So.
and this is quite a bit of a shorter race than you're used to.
Yeah, it's a nice quick hit out, so it's great for us doing the long course. You can kind of go for a blast, see where the legs and the arms and the lungs are at, and but still be fresh and ready to go Sunday.
So you're treating this as a tune-up for the big race on Sunday?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I kind of get excited. You do all your preparations, and you come into this one, and I always like to say if you take it seriously, you might get to back off on the run and save your legs, and luckily that is what happened out there.
What is it like to have all these sort of national championships, this huge event, a week long of different competitions going right here in hometown Penticton?
It's awesome. I mean, I came out to the duathlon yesterday. I was doing a swim, and I came out to watch, and it just gets you fired up, and it just kind of hits home how special it is, and you get to see all these great athletes from different events coming into the city, and you get to see all these people. It's so much more inclusive than just the one event. We've got so many athletes out there from so many walks of life. It's just incredible. It's just it's just an amazing thing.
So how are you feeling for Sunday?
Oh, I'm feeling great. I mean, it was the swim was awesome. I was able to get a gap on the guys, which means the swim is clicking. That's been I broke my elbow back in May, and the swim has been a hard one to get back, and things are good. And I mean, running is running, biking is biking. I'm going to be ready to go.
Now we're talking to Karen Thibodeau, first place here at the Aquathon. We're here on Thursday afternoon, a couple of days out from the big race. Of course, you're a pro. You're going to be taking part in that.
Yeah, I'm going to be, it's a little bit shorter than the full distance, and I've just come off racing 3 full distance races, so hopefully it feels a little shorter. And I'm excited. I love this. I couldn't not come to Penticton and race. It's such a beautiful place, and I've had a lot of success on this course, so give it a go on Sunday again.
So how does it feel to be part of this whole sort of week of different events that are going on? There's so much and so many different athletes from all walks of life that can take part in these sort of shorter, smaller events.
Well, and that's what I love. It kind of includes everybody, and I think a lot of people then eventually, they may not have quite the training behind them to do the full distance, but they can come, see what it's about, take part, and then ultimately I think a lot of them end up going and racing the full distance. You kind of get the bug when you do this stuff, so that's good.
All right.
Anyway,
Thanks very much. Good luck.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
That there is a triathlon in the air when you're heading downtown Penticton and you hear the voice of Steve King coming out over loudspeakers announcing another race. It's so great to hear you.
Well, thanks very much. I appreciate it. As you know, I've been coming back here since 1983, and this year there's a lot of changes. We've got national championships, new events. We had a duathlon yesterday, we've just had the aquathlon, and now we're waiting for the kids' Challenge 1K race, which is always a lot of fun.
So you say there are a lot of events and a lot of national championships taking place this week.
They're pretty much all national championships, exactly. And tomorrow we got the cross tri. When people say, what is that? Well, it's like the Xterra races. It means that there's a swim in the lake, but then they go on their mountain bikes and go on the trails, and they run on the trails as well. So they're basically doing the same distances as an Olympic distance triathlon. But it's very, very popular because you've got a lot of mountain bikers, and we've got the Kettle Valley. So 3 Blind Mice, they'll be up in that area.
It's really exciting to see so many people getting involved in the sport and so much happening here in Penticton. It's and next year, as you say, the Worlds.
Absolutely, we're looking forward to welcoming them. But of course, we've got 3-4 more days of great competition and welcoming athletes, including some of the legends that have been coming since the early 80s.
All right, well, thanks very much, Steve.
Thank you, Doug.
A familiar face around Penticton, around triathlon times. Sister Madonna, how are you?
Well, I'm pretty good today.
Well, it's good to see you back here in Penticton. You've been coming here for a lot of years, and I think you're
I
an
know.
inspiration to a lot of people.
Well, it's a wonder that so many people remember. And that dates way, way back into the 80s. That's a long time. It's between the Hawaiian Ironman and the Canadian Ironman, which of the two I've done the most. But altogether, there have been at least 45 Ironmen I've done. And I've opened maybe 5 or 6 age groups. So I think I've done my duty by that. But
You can coast with duathlons now.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah, well, thank you so much for taking time to talk to us, and welcome back to Penticton.
Thank you so much. Good to be here.
Enjoy your time here.
Thank you.
Yeah, we've caught up with a couple of local Valley competitors taking part in the aquathon today. We got Jeanette and Tony. How was the race for you?
It was hard. I like to swim because I like swimming. It was kind of bumpy, kind of wavy. One thing that's nice about Penticton is the whole community gets behind an event. It's really great to see support, from everybody, local government departments, the volunteers, everybody. Really a great race. And it's a good exercise for next year's Worlds.
I think it's fantastic because it really brings anyone who wants. Not many people can do the full iron and even the half iron. It allows a whole bunch of people to participate, which is really great.
All right, thanks very much. Congratulations on your medals.
Thank you.
Very much.
Well, there they go. The kids' fun run is underway. We talked about all the different events and all the different people that can take part in the Challenge Penticton events all week long here in Penticton. And as you can see, right from the littlest competitors all the way up to folks like Sister Madonna Bruta, it's a great welcoming week of sports and athleticism and lots of fun. So if you get a chance this weekend, come on down to Penticton, check it out. Maybe you'll get drawn in to the fantastic sport that is triathlon. That's it for the show. I'm Doug Brown. We'll see you next time on Go.